with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline.
Here we go.
Last game for the Pacers, a loss. And the Magic start out with the ball. And here is Suggs. On the wing, Bane. Banchero with the screen. Lets it go from deep. 6 to shoot. From about 19 feet, the Pacers pull it in. Halliburton with it. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got two of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one, guys.
Now, here's Bane. After the miss from Tim Duncan. Bane drives in. Here's Howard. Kicks it out to Banchero. They set the pick. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Howard misses. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Fires for three. No good on the shot. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Here's Suggs. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
Here's Nembhard. Top of the key. And he hits the jump shot. Nembhard's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Indiana. And during his brief career, Andrew Nembhard has shown he has a sense of the moment.
Kevin, there are certain guys who want to hide in the corner if the game is on the line. Not Andrew Nembhard. He is fearless in late-game situations. He's hit multiple big-time shots already. He's got a little bit of that it factor.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Jamal Mosley. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Pass to Nesmith. Indiana again missing. The Magic with the lead. Here's Wagner. That one's in, his first shot this game.
That's about simply playing hard. Wagner doing what it takes to find a shot in the interior.
Halliburton outside. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Suggs looking around. 1:21 left in the first quarter. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And that is a thunderous finish. Sky's the limit for young Mr. Howard.
Siakam outside. Off target from three-point range. Magic leading by 3. Over to the wing. Kicks it out to Wagner. For 3. Siakam pulls it in. And so it's Indiana with it. And Duncan gets it to go in.
Boy, we have seen Pascal Siakam really elevate his passing skills. What an outstanding distribution right there.
Pass to Bane. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Inside, Duncan. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Down low. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
Oh, taking it to the rack. with power.
Down the two-hand slam. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down. Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Endures Rick Carlisle, now in his second stint as the head coach of the Indiana Pacers.
But he is a basketball lifer, Kevin. Over 2 decades as an NBA head coach, he has seen it all. Remember the 2011 title win in Dallas. His guidance has been a key to this Pacers' recent success. Well, all you have to do when a teammate has the basketball is beat a target, and Pascal steps into it and lets it go. Nicely done.
Here's Black. To the middle. Here's Isaac. Here's Bitadze. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Bitadze's got his first bucket of the night.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Here's Duncan. Duncan makes him pay inside.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Back to Black. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
A shot by Nembhard, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
You know, Doris, Tyrese Halliburton has got to be up there when you think about the top passers in the NBA.
Kev, he's always amongst the league leaders in assists. This guy plays in the perfect system for him. You want to be up-tempo and letting him sort of improvise and master the position. He is brilliant.
Here are the Magic now. Following the three-pointer by Siakam. Black, no good. Indiana leading by 3. Pass to Huff. Now Halliburton to the paint. Stolen by Bitadze. Now Howard. Kicks it out to Richardson. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Richardson's got it all tied up now for Orlando. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now, here's McConnell. They set the screen over Suggs. Rebounded by Howard.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Here's Huff. He has yet to score. Clock at 4. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And that one is good from Suggs. And it's a 4-point Magic lead.
You can see the feel Franz Wagner has for the game. Just great vision right there.
Pass to Shepherd. Outside Mathurin. And nothing is falling for him right now. Orlando leading by 4. Here's Banchero. Toppin covering. Banchero right side. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Here's Shepherd. And so it's the Orlando Magic with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll return shortly. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
Here's Duncan following the bucket by Orlando. Halliburton for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
Howard's shot is good.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Indiana with it. Trailing by 10. To the inside. Siakam.
That's showing you that Siakam understands in pick and roll. If I can get myself to open space, I'll get an open shot.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
2 on the clock. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. 8-point game. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Halliburton's got his second bucket of the night.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And here is Suggs. And it's good for 2. Suggs has got 6.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Desmond Bane, a deadly floor spacer, but he said, I have to be respected in a lot of different ways. Don't pigeonhole me into just being a catch-and-shoot guy or a movement shooter. I can score the ball in a variety of ways and do multiple things on the court. Back to you.
A lot for sure in his bag. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Nembhard for 3. Suggs with some nice defense.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, Andrew Nembhard steps into that in good rhythm. Nice catch and shoot opportunity.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 6. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And Howard with the second chance points. And the Magic lead by 5.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Duncan down low. Fades away. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
And for such a young team, Greg, pretty impressive how well the Magic defend.
And that's their identity. They are elite at that end of the floor, and they force turnovers at a really high clip.
Here's Van Kim. The putback, Howard. They double-team Howard, and the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. Here's Richardson. Black with it. Inside. Out to Carter. Just 4 to shoot. A second chance effort. Pass to Black. To the paint. Good ball movement here by the Magic. To Silva with the bucket.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Shepard. Nothing on the board. Here's McConnell. Carter pulls it in.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Seven seconds left here in the third quarter. Wagner outside. From deep. Good on the three-point shot. Wagner's got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic. And so it's the Orlando Magic with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their lead is where it is.
31.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Orlando leading by 10. Now Wagner. Screen by Howard. Down low. Back to Wagner. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Indeed, with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Screen by Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
Nembhard has such great feel in pick-and-roll action, creating shots for his teammates. Nicely done.
Howard at the elbow. And Howard has it in the corner. Wagner outside. Payne for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Halliburton, no good. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. And the official signaled a backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
And a wide-open look for Halliburton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, you better expect a steady diet of three-point attempts. Tyrese Halliburton gets beyond the arc.
Howard in the post. Kicks it out to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Howard. Launches a 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Left side, Halliburton. Buries the jumper.
Well, we know Tyrese Halliburton is first and foremost a shooter. This guy has put in a ton of work.
Outside, Suggs. Now Wagner. Outside, Suggs. Launches it. The putback. Now Wagner. Beyond the arc. Duncan with the rebound. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Shoot from 12. Can't hit it.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Here's Halliburton. From 20 feet out. Good work there as it goes down.
An absolute monster bucket from Tyrese Halliburton. We've seen this before.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Now Wagner. Suggs outside. Late in the clock, he gets it to fall.
Well, this is a sign that Dwight Howard is adding to his game. Really good job at this stage of his career to knock down the mid-range.
Now Duncan. Outside Nembhard. And sent back by Howard. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got the intentional foul.
First team foul.
Here's Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Suggs. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the 3.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Personal foul.
It's the first that makes it a 7-point lead.
Boy, when you look at the 6'10" Franz Wagner, what you love is the skill set. It is tailor-made for today's NBA. He can stretch you from deep. He's not afraid to mix it up on the glass. You love it.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. 24 seconds left in the game. Here's what's your take?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And it's the Magic with the ball. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard.
Second personal foul.
So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line. And it's a 9-point ball game here.
If it wasn't out of reach already, guys, those free throws turn the lights off.
So the Magic win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.